everybody, welcome back to the channel. Vroom vroom zoom. My name's Andrew. This is my LS2 helmet. So this is the helmet I've been using for a little while now. This is the FF353. I've been on a few rides with it, and I can tell you I'm really impressed with this helmet. Especially for the price point. It comes in between about 110 to 130 Australian dollars, depending on where you go to buy it. Some places sell a little bit more expensive as well, about 160, but most places about $130. It's a little bit higher than the base helmets, base price range for helmets. I did cover in my first video a few bits and pieces about this. Like I told you about how snappy these are, and the vents super snappy, and that kind of gives it that quality feel. I can now tell you a couple of other things about this helmet that I really enjoy. So the first one is installing the Cena was a piece of cake. There's no problems at all with installation. It fits really nicely. For the rounded head shape, it suits my head shape perfectly. So if you find that you've got a helmet that kind of just feels a bit too tight around the edge, this is a rounder sort of one, and it gives you a little bit more space on the side of your head. It really feels very comfortable to wear. I'm very surprised at how much more comfortable the rounded shape is. And one place where I can really tell the difference is when I turn my head. So if I'm riding along and I turn my head to the side, the helmet just sits so nicely on my head that I don't feel that like any movement. It's almost like it's aerodynamic when you're turning around. And I've heard of some expensive helmets specifically made to be like that. Well, I can tell you that this is much better than my more expensive LS2, and probably the best one I've ever owned in terms of being comfortable as I'm turning my head. The other thing I really like about this helmet is this lovely visor here, and it doesn't have that little cracking open positioning, but what it does have on the way down is the part I like, because it just pops. So I don't know, it just has this little pop. Let me show you this way. It just pops into place. Again, feels really nice. So yeah, very impressed. Also the graphics, it's beautiful. So definitely very happy with the look of it in real life. It does look amazing. The other thing that I do like, and this is a bit of a love-hate thing, is that the foam inside is very comfortable, but summer's coming and that's just going to fully soak my sweat into it. I can just tell from the material. But at the moment it is super comfy and just feels really nice against my skin. It's just nice and soft, okay, and sort of like a, I don't know, like a velvety soft sort of feel. Okay, but yeah, it's going to be a bit of a sweat fest in a few weeks. So there's that. It's a sort of, I would say it's a very quiet helmet. Again, very much quieter than my more expensive LS2, and I do put that down to the shape. So I think if the helmet is going to fit around your head more, there's going to be less space for the wind to get in and move around. So a well-fitting helmet is going to probably be quieter than an ill-fitting helmet, obviously. All right, some of the bits that are not so good, because it is, especially the front here is nice and close to you, it's not like sticking away from your face. I do get a fair bit of fogging on the visor, more so than on any other helmet. So it does fog up a fair bit. It does go away, but it's just something. It is more susceptible to fog. It does have the pin lock, which I probably will end up getting because I am enjoying this helmet, and I'm going to shell out for that. The other thing is this little breathing deflector thingy here. It's a bit flimsy, and and on the edge of the plastic, it sort of makes a few little noises. But it's a very minor gripe. No big deal at all, and it has popped off a couple of times for me, where like this one here just pops off a little bit easy, but not too bad. Again, not too bad. So another great thing about this helmet is this mechanism, this locking mechanism here, just that ratcheting system that you see on a lot of helmets. The helmets that I've had in the past that have this mechanism have always been too big. Like it's been like just sort of, I can't tighten it very well, okay, and I don't know why, could just be me, but this one seems to work really well. So I can yeah, we can put it right on your chin nicely, so it's nice and snug and keeping the helmet on your head. Second impressions, I would call this video. Excellent helmet, definitely for the price, very good, and yeah, in love with it at the moment. I will give you another update once it starts getting hot, and just to see what does happen to this foam in here, whether it does become a bit of a, I can just tell it's going to be not good. But anyway, we'll get to that when it's summertime. Anyway, oi. Anyway, we'll get to that when it's summertime, and I'll do another update video of a bit more long term. Okay, everyone, if you could subscribe, that'd be awesome. Apart from that, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.